Surrounded by. I am surrounded by.
I'm often surrounded by.
The entire system is surrounded by
Freaking idiots.
Surrounded by them.
idiots.
$5 million
What do you
a
think he makes a
year.
year?
If Joe Rogan just did a $250 million signing thing where he can do it. It's non-exclusive. $250 million with Spotify,
Yeah.
meaning he could go everywhere. If I'm Jamie, I'm making at least.
Yeah, because it has to be fair, but I also feel like
because Jamie probably does all of the work.
100%.
Like Joe just talks, and I know Joe appreciates and understands the work that Jamie does. Well, you know what I'm saying? So
That's why they don't have like a ton of clips and shit.
yeah, but I feel like Jamie's more of a percentage guy than a.
Do you think? No.
I think Jamie's more.
No,
of a
well, the way
percentage
he
guy.
met him, apparently, like he just met him, and Jamie was like, I heard a story. He said he met Jamie at one of the comedy clubs, I think the Laugh Factory, and Jamie was just like, "Hey, the way you're doing your your live or your podcast, it could be better, something like that." Like, and he had like came to him with like, I do this, I could help out,
Yeah.
and then Joe was like, "Fuck it, like I'll give you a shot."
Come on. Yeah.
And it since then he
Wow.
said it just ended up. So I'm getting more.
How long is that? How long is that?
It's a
Before the money? Was it before the money was coming in?
Yeah, but you gotta remember Joe had money.
Yeah.
Fear
Factor.
factor money.
Yeah,
like he
yeah,
has
Fear
like
Factor.
money. Like so even for example, Joe Rogan trying to start even what I've started. Oh, this looks like he can go spend $7,000 on cameras. Like
Mhm.
that's not a problem.
At all.
Fear Factor money. Like niggas are still watching Fear Factor.
Mhm.
That's still a thing.
Yeah.
So it's like
He's making his residual somewhere on that Fear Factor.
yeah.
I think maybe
Let's see. They
I feel like
said
Jamie probably has to get like 20%, bro.
Brian Redband, who was the sole co-host and producer until 2012.
And then Jamie came in 2012.
Because it was Brian Redband before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Came in 2012. Now everything runs smooth. Pull it up, Jamie. That's the whole
The whole thing.
thing.
Yeah.
I make your shit sound good. I'm the TV guy. I'm the screen man.
I mean, he has a lot of.
I know facts. I remember all the episodes.
Fair.
Whenever you're like, when did we have the guy who
Well, you know what?
stenographer for the Earth and makes these when everything's high
But
and
you
low?
know why he remembers that? Because the motherfucker's like he records and
Yeah.
cuts every episode. Like there's things I remember just because I have to cut every clip,
Yeah.
But I don't forget the conversations. I remember moments in the conversations.
Mm.
And then when I go back and look, I go, "Oh shit, that was funny. We did talk about that." Or yeah, but it's a different kind of thing.
So how much do you think Jamie's getting?
At this point, I'd say 400 a year.
400?
400, 450. And that's more than fair if we're being honest. Yeah.
I'm here every day. Like, I don't have a life.
He said I don't have a life. Yeah, but fair. But assistants who don't have lives aren't making that kind of money.
Yeah, but there's also, yeah, sure, but there's a reliability and a shorthand there. 450's fair.
450's
I think 500's low. Like,
Well, yeah, but also, nigga, you're gonna keep doing this. So it's like,
how much do we think Joe Rogan is grossing a year?
well, that's. I mean, if his deal's $250 million for how many years?
I don't know. And the only thing they're doing, I think, is they share in the ad revenue of all of the different places that he posts. So they get to share in the ad revenue of. They get to manage his ads and everything.
Right.
So it's like on YouTube, on Spotify, on I guess Apple.
They say, let's see, I just Googled it. How much does Jamie Vernon get paid from Joe Rogan? So they're saying Joe makes $100 an episode.
100,000
Yes.
episode or clip? Like, oh wait, so Spotify gives him 100,000 an episode.
Basically, or that's what his deal, that's how it breaks down. and it's probably more now.
Okay,
because that's from
If
December.
I make 100,000 an episode.
Beyond the mic. Let's see. Academy.
If I make 100,000 an episode, then let's just give Jamie a piece of that.
Oh, over. I'm sorry. Over 100,000 is Joe Rogan's average episode salary. His income comes from partnerships, deals with networks, including Spotify, sponsorships and money, sponsorships, ad money, and other sources. So, what I see online, they're saying that Jamie sits between. People estimate that he makes between
20 and 30.
125,000 to 150K annually.
It's not enough.
Or 200K. But this is from July 31st, 2023.
It's not enough. Jamie.
Yeah, but okay, 200K. I think no.
I don't think it's enough. I don't think 200K is enough.
No, I don't think that's enough. But I could see him. That might just be where he's at. Because let's be real, 2012 to 2020. Let's just say that. That's 8 years. So if I started you off at like 100K or 85 to 100K from 2012, and then you rocked with that for about 3 years, then you got a raise, and then, another 50K. Get a raise, another 50K. Like, I mean, at this point, like I said, I think 350, 400, because it's like, bro, you're making so much money.
Yeah.
Like, it's astronomical how much money you're making. So you could give me 4 episodes.
That's
it. That nigga, you could give me 2 weeks.
Just give me 2 weeks of episodes. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's it.
Out of the 12 months, 4 weeks each month. I just want 2 weeks.
That's it. And then he probably gets a great vacation.
See,
too.
and I would say I would think he should get a month. Like I think he should get a month. Instead of 2 weeks worth of episodes, he should get a month's worth of. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, Jamie, you can even give Jamie February. That's the shortest month in the whole damn year.
But let's be real. Who the fuck in that line of work is making that kind of money? Especially with AI coming in.
First of all,
this is not the time to start.
We're Joe Rogan. We set the standard. We make the trend. Like we are the antithesis. We are the ones, not the twos. So whatever Joe does, that's what everybody else will do.
But that's because here's the thing. A lot of those other people have a crazy team. Like, you know what I mean? Like they have like 3-4 editors, all that kind of shit. Like most people's podcast, like we've seen it. People who don't do nearly numbers, like, and they got whole sets. They got sure, Joe has his own fucking whatever, his own complex, but it's still the fact of he still does it with 2 guys. All I'm saying is you're not a partner in this. You're not a partner. You just have a very good job. I pay you, like I said, if you have an assistant, you're not going to pay your assistant $1 million a year, bro. You got to be making like $1 billion a year to pay your assistant $1 million a year. You're not doing that. You know why? Because your assistant is a normal human being who is happy that they're in a situation in life where they make over $100,000.
Man, I don't know.
Because it's not like I said, I think skill level, his adaptability to his job, incredible. Yes, he's one of the best out there. But there is somebody else out there who could do that work and who would be so fucking happy that they now don't have to work 6 times as hard to barely make ends meet.
That is the mentality of an awful employer, Maestro. Oh, you are Amazon. So basically,
so I'm gonna make it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it big.
You're probably gonna make it. Yeah, it's probably gonna work.
It's probably gonna work out for you.
Yeah, for you, Jeff Bezos, you are gonna make it, sir. Because he said, there's so many people that wish they were in your position.
Okay,
I could just go and get them,
okay,
and they'll be happy, and I can pay them a fraction of what I pay you.
Right,
that's Ebenezer Scrooge's.
No, but see, I think what you're just not
getting
factoring in.
Okay,
and you just have to factor in the employer. Well, once you're Amazon, you are making these stakes. This is different, but the climate of the market is the climate of the market. Yeah. So if you are in a market, especially, hey, we took this whole fucking show down to Texas. We're in a market where, nigga, you don't need $1 million to buy a nice home.
Nigga, I moved to Texas with you, Jamie.
oh yeah. But I also feel like that's a whole relocation fee. Like I feel like they're homies. Like Joe's not gonna leave you.
Joe's not gonna leave you.
No, we're like, but
I'm sure they've had this conversation before. It's simple.
He's like honestly, it's like Joe seems like the kind of guy, or if, once again, a good employer. You can call me Amazon if you want, but a good employer, I would go, how much? Where does he live now? I'll buy him a fucking house. I'll buy him a fucking house and I'll pay him $250K, $300K a year. Are you kidding me?
You put the house in my name. No, none of that. Joe, the house is in Joe Rogan's name. No. You give me the house.
No.
Put the house in my fucking name.
Yeah, exactly. Or I pay your rent. Fuck it. Don't worry about rent. You just move down here with me. You don't worry about your rent. You don't worry about your bills being paid. You just fuck it. But you still get your salary. And then you hit them with I got you for a year to make your move easy. Because what is that? That is nothing. We're talking, bro, that might just be like 2 years of that nigga's rent is probably like one AG1 spot. Like, come on, bro. So that's all I'm getting at. Like, people,
I know,
people are happy, and you see it every day when people. I mean, shit. Most of the world works on a 9 to 5, right? We see it every day. I'm just saying that out loud. When you go to your 9 to 5, they are paying you whatever you make per hour, because basically what they're saying is, we don't believe you yourself or you could go anywhere else and make more than this. And if you can, leave. And then, what do we hear? Well, I've been with the company 35 years. Yeah, I'm sure you have. You know why? Because it's fucking hard out there. Like, out there with no security. No, hi, I'm doing it. It's hard out there. It is not like, listen, people, it is not cool. Yes, anytime I work, an hour of my work is more than the average 9 to 5ers, right? But that 9 to 5er is going to go to work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Oh, you want me to come in on the weekend, boss?
Oh, overtime.
Yeah,
time and a half.
Time and a half.
Wait, are you ready for this? Whatever your time is, time and a half. Then you want to go on vacation? Oh, don't worry about it. We pay for it.
They treat me real good up there.
They treat me real good up there. I'm never in my life gonna see over $200,000 a year. But you wanna know something? I know I'm gonna see at least 110 every year. And I'm talking somebody with a good job.
No, that's real.
You feel me? Like, at least I know that's going to happen.
That's real.
A nigga, don't get me wrong. In 5 years, I would hope in 5 years, I'm like, see, niggas, that's why I ain't do it. I would hope so. But right now, I'm going to tell you, a nigga said he's just going to, and I know it's not giving. It's not giving. You are doing shit you don't want to do every day.
Yeah.
But a nigga's, you going to get this 150, I'm being modest. I'm being nice. You're going to get this 95.
No.
But I'm just saying, it's going to happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You sound so.
I'm just saying. It's gonna happen. 95.
You're gonna
95.
take it. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. $95,000. Who else?
You don't want that?
Who else is running to give you $95,000, sir? And I'm not. This isn't directly at you.
This is so.
Welcome to the job market. Niggas talking about predatory. Welcome to the world. This is what it is, bro. You know how many people, I guarantee you there's people who are going to listen to this and they're going to be like, 95,000? Fuck
oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, I made 70 off the, you know what I mean? Not to mention, there's niggas make it. Also, we're going to take this out of Los Angeles. Obviously, I'm not saying Los Angeles because that's a lot tougher. 95,000 does not go nearly as far. But if you're anywhere that's not Los Angeles or New York in America, even Miami, like, it's expensive, but like, no, it's
Miami expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive, but $95,000 is like, damn, I can
do things.
I can do things.
I can do things. I can take care of me. I can take care of my family.
I can at least have. I put it this way: it's one of those situations where you make just enough money to like be able to take care of your kids with no assistant. No, but I'm saying with no, because you know how it's that weird thing of like if you are in that, like what's the general American poverty line, like 30K a year?
35, 30.
30, yeah, something like that. So if that's the poverty line, that's a lot of times the problem. It doesn't make sense for me to go bust my ass to go make $45,000 a year because now I lose all the fucking benefits. Not saying I'm misusing the benefits, saying I need these. There's not enough money if I don't get this. Now I'm really scraping. Whereas, you know, once you probably hit 60, 70, you're hitting like, I can at least breathe.
Yeah.
Then once you're hitting 90, that's what I'm getting at. Someone's going to give you 90.
We can go to a vacation.
We can do I can take both of my kids and my wife on vacation, bro.
And still have money left over from the last year.
And I still got my 401k. I still got my...
So what you're talking about is, you know, being content, happy in your workplace. I'm talking about what Jamie deserves, okay? So whatever you're talking about, whatever you're saying here, like they'll be happy. Do you want to live under poverty? Or do you want to just be content with your day, with your year? Take your wife off to have a little meal. Yeah, Jamie. I'm like, no. Jamie deserves $450,000 a year. And he can take his wife out 5 times a year. You're telling me.
Listen, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying people don't
be happy. Don't be sorry, ho. Be careful.
Yeah, exactly. Because it is okay when you walk into any structure where someone else has started the thing, right? It's there should be that understanding, but unfortunately, a lot of times I feel there isn't. So, you know, it's like
when we start making money, I am scared to negotiate with you. We are gonna work it out.
Michael, you'll be happy. You can take your girl, your wife, whoever you're talking to now. Whoever. You guys can go on vacation.
You go to Colombia. You like that?
You like that?
You like that? Don't you?
Matter of fact. Fuck it. I'll pay for your stay in Colombia. Don't worry about it. Just, buddy.
You're talking to a trustworthy kid here. You can't fucking trick me with your little magic tricks.
I'll buy you a Cadillac.
You can't baby me.
My family's in the music industry.
Okay, we invented this shit. Okay, my dad did that to people. You're not gonna get me.
Come on, listen.
That's why when you said I'll buy you a house, and I was like, you gonna put it in his name?
Yeah, you said, oh, I know these tricks. Listen. All I'm saying, this is how I look at it. I think, personally, I am a multi-million-dollar entity. But I can't be mad at the motherfucker who comes up to me and says, hey, yeah, I know. But I'll give you $300K right now. And, you know, whatever you do in the next 8 years, we'll see. I can't say that I can be mad at that guy for trying to seize the opportunity on someone. It's just like the stock market. You buy low, you sell high. That's what you do. It's the sad part is that's the people market too. You buy low, you sell high. You don't go spend. Here's my point. No matter what you're paying somebody, you have to know that Like, it's just economics. I have to be making more than I'm paying you.
Yeah.
And if I want to know that I can consistently pay you, because how about this?
You got to make sure you consistent.
And that's the other thing. Maybe I don't pay you so much money each year because I will know at this point, well, shit, like if I have a bad 5 years, I can still keep him on for 5 years. Like I don't have to fire you. Now, there's other types of niggas who go, no, fuck it, man, I'll give him money ain't a thing. The next thing you know, everybody's not getting paid, and then people just leave, and then you owe people money. Actually owe, not what they're worth, because, also worth is subjective, right? Huh? Today's price, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's, that works in some people's favor. Shit, if you would have got Kevin Hart in 08, guess what? You would have got it for a fucking steal.
You got it for a steal.
Steal. He might have asked you to be in the project.
You know what I'm saying? He was working in 08, Paper Soldiers and all that stuff.
Yeah, he was doing stuff.
He was doing stuff.
If you would have got Jonathan Majors in 2022.
Boy.
But now.
Last Black Man in San Francisco was so good.
I haven't seen
You
that.
never saw that?
I never saw that one.
That was...
I like The Harder They Fall, though, and I liked him.
Harder They Fall is great.
Harder They Fall is fantastic.
I like that. I like that. The boy with the boom boom sticks. The boy that always talk about shooting people. What's his name?
Oh, RJ.
I love.
Yeah.
Love him as an actor.
Oh no, RJ's the man. He's a great actor.
He was the Blue Power Ranger, and then he was with the boom boom.
And he's in the Book of Clarence.
The Book of Clarence. So I've always been able to be like, that guy's got something.
Yeah.
Like I've always. And RJ for sure has something. I see the same way I looked at Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah.
The same way I looked at Jonathan Majors. Same way I looked at I was like, I don't know, but
he got something.
There's something here that needs to be exploited. Like,
because that's him in Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl too.
Which one's that?
It was like it was one of those movies that came out. I forgot what era, but it was 2015. But it was like one of the like fan favorites of like all the festivals and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know her. I know them.
Yeah. They all do pretty well now.
Yeah, they're working.
They all work a lot.
They're all working.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I really, and the thing, I met him at Dexter's house, and he was nice guy, nice enough. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I see, I thoroughly enjoy people who aren't famous but are
yeah, they don't act famous.
Yeah, and those are the people that I want to give flowers to. When I was at the Directors Award, everybody's there. I don't care, but I saw Billy Walsh from fucking Entourage, and I'm like, Billy Walsh! I'm like, you're the man, bro! I'm gonna show you mad love.
Right.
So I saw RJ. I was like, bro, they should have never killed you in that movie, man. They wasn't supposed to do that shit to you.
That was funny.
He was like, yeah, I feel like they shouldn't have killed me either. I was like, that's all. Thanks, man. Bye.
I performed at his fucking birthday party.
Yeah?
It was 2018, 19.
Oh.
Yeah.
I be forgetting who Maestro is sometimes. My bad.
Yo, man, I just, you meet people after
Hustle
doing
and flow.
things. Hustle and flow.
Hustle and flow. So you want to talk about Cam Newton fighting
what? Wait,
4, 5, 7,
why
20?
are young black men jumping Cam Newton?
You know what though?
That didn't make sense at all. It seemed like
Cam
he was
Newton
doing
probably
something.
said some slick shit and probably tried to play him.
You think so?
Does Cam Newton come off like just a nice? He's just overwhelming and nice, and he would never. You don't see it in Cam Newton's eyes that he wants to fight you.
No, but
there's a certain sparkle in niggas' eyes when they're ready to fight. So
they just grab him from up here, Like, what is this? Like, why are they jumping him? It looks like he's trying to do something for the kids.
So go back a little bit, all the way to the top.
So
he's well, before it started, it looks like he's grabbing them down first.
Okay.
But the thing about it is also, what did you think you were going to do? No, what did you think you were going to do? People, I fight superhumans every week.
Yeah, right.
Superhumans are made to knock me down. Once, sometimes twice a week. I am the target every time I'm on the field. I am the number one target. You think I can't take you little niggas down?
Little niggas, too.
Like, nigga, I fight 350-pound behemoth giants.
This is when you realize that they're little niggas right here. Hold on. Right around here, when you see him tussling with them and they're standing up.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he's so much taller than these kids.
And stronger. I'm solid as
like, bro, like, he's so much bigger than these kids. Like, even that cop looks baby in comparison.
No, Cam Newton is the super slave that the slaves wanted to make. That Chris Rock said, you know, they used to put babies together and they used to make super slaves. That is what Cam Newton is. Like, and
didn't lose the hat at one point. No point did he lose the hat.
No, I'm texting you a picture if you could pull it up. It's honestly like there's something in this man's eye.
Something in this man. All right, let me see.
And this is from years ago. But if you just look into his eyes, look at how he's holding his running back on the Panthers.
Oh shit, I see this. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up on this.
And this is with 2-3 niggas trying to pull it back, and he's smiling like, "Yeah, I love this."
Let me see, where's the shit at?
And I feel like you have to want to fight if you're a quarterback, because it's like I gotta manage. I'm the leader.
Oh yeah, this is crazy.
Look at his mouth. Look how happy he is that he's being tried.
Oh, bro, this is on the Panthers.
Yes. Look, I beat up my running backs and my line. What'd you say to me? That's what. Yeah. You want to say it again? Nigga?
Also, that nigga's like. Pause, but if you look at the angle of that helmet, his neck is folded right now.
Yes. Cam is trying to murder him. Cam Newton is trying to murder that man. Exactly. You see? Exactly. Just happy about it. And just happy about it. Happy about murder.
So all winners, winners have the screw loose.
Well, no, he was on the same team as Aaron Hernandez. And Tim Tebow and all of that. Like, he was on, like, the most notorious football college team in the world. Yeah. And, for him to be the captain of Aaron Hernandez team, you have to be about that life. Because Aaron Hernandez just kills people. Killed people.
Yeah.
And then, also, I was watching the Cam Newton interview that he did with Charleston White. And
that was
hit.
Good.
It was a hit.
That was a hit.
But Charleston White, Cam Newton was like, nah, man, if I ever saw you doing something to a woman, I'd have to fight. He said, I'd beat your ass, and I'd have to do that because I love you. And
that's what Cam said?
Yeah, and Charleston was like, I don't fight. He was like, I don't fight. I will shoot you. I am well documented with having guns. Like, they're sitting across from each other, and he's like, I'll shoot you. And then Cam's like, take 9 times out of 10, I take me on that bet. So I'm just like, against a gun? I'm just like, Cam is just, but you gotta be that.
He a football nigga. Football niggas are crazy.
That's what they do. Your job to do football is to do violence.
Literally, you do.
Do football, violence. Do violence.
Football.
Do football. Football.
Also, it's just, you just run into people at high speeds and hit them.
Since you were 8. You have to start at an early age if you want to get to NFL. Since you were 8, only thing you were taught was either to throw a ball very far, very fast,
or hit
run very far, very fast while catching a ball. Grab a ball and run through a horde of Viking oxes. Or you are one of the horde of Viking oxes that has to eliminate anyone on the opposing side. It's a sport. It's like this.
A sport you could have played.
I did play football.
You did.
Played football in high school. My nigga, when I tell you one game, I got rocked. So I was on kick return. I was looking to see who was getting the ball. I see who getting the ball. I turn back to start trying to protect him. There's already somebody right here ready to just. I turn around. Clow!
Crunch, nigga.
I'm on the floor. I open my eyes. My entire team is standing around me. I'm just like, why is everybody standing around me?
You was gone.
Then they stand me up. I'm like, get off of me. I don't need help. Then everybody starts clapping.
Oh.
And I was like, how long was I out? I still to this day have no clue how long I was out for everyone to get around me, for both sidelines to be like...
When the opposing team clapping, that's a problem. With the parents, I get it. You know, you don't want to see a kid get hurt. But when the opposing team is also like,
yeah.
that means like.
But I'm still like, I lost a couple minutes. I'm like, did I die? Because for everybody, my coach to get there and everyone standing around me, like it takes a second for you to realize somebody's down.
Like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah.
See, I've never gotten.
I started getting massages after that, and I went because of my back, and then I don't play football anymore.
Yeah, it's not this. Yeah, it's not the best sport unless you're being paid millions of dollars. Which respect to all the people who play it, because I enjoy watching it. It's a fun sport to watch. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no.
But I feel like if you do football. I feel like maybe law should be a little bit more lenient to you because you do football, and my only job is to hit helmets, and we all know that causes concussions.
Like boxing, like if you're a boxer who gets or MMA and you get your head beat in, and it should be like
Well, like I just think it should be considered because it's like literally all I know is the violence, and I feel like people hold people who do football to a different standard. Like, I can't believe Ray Rice hit his wife. I'm like, no, that's crazy, but like he does football.
Right.
He does football. If someone that's his only response. His main response to things is tackle. Right. Stiff arm. Like, it's like, that's just his...
Violence.
He should go to jail. He should get... I'm just saying...
It's a thought.
It's just a thought.
It's like...
I'm not saying, hey, don't...
Mike Tyson. Same thing. No, I'm just saying, like, in his day...
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like, what do you... He goes up there, he kills people.
I kill people.
Minutes.
Like, literally, that's what I do. My job is to hurt people.
And I train to hurt people.
I'm the best at hurting people. Not you just train. If you're in the NFL, you're the best at hurting people.
And you guys all applaud me, give me lots of money.
So I love this shit. Y'all love me for hurting people? I'm going to hurt more people.
You heard the wrong person.
No.
Heard the wrong person. No jail.
It's like a game. Like, it's like you heard the wrong. But all I know is hurting people.
Welcome to the world.
Any Given Sunday was such a good movie.
Oh, that was a fantastic movie.
That was such a good movie.
That was supposed to be Puff.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. That was like Willie Beeman was supposed to be Puff.
Jamie Foxx is too perfect.
Oh, no, he was. Yeah, well, I mean, it's Jamie.
Because even Puff's never been that big. Like, Jamie got big for Willie Beeman. Like, Puff, because Puff's always been skinny.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I wouldn't need.
He didn't get big till he got older.
Exactly.
Like that man, like grown man weight.
Body. Yeah. My name is Willie Beeman.
I keep the ladies on creaming. Think you
And
can defeat me?
You're dreaming. What?
That was the jam.
I like watching videos of LL. Well, LL Cool J doesn't talk about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
The fight? Oh, man. Who is it? Bill Bellamy?
Bill Bellamy loves to tell that story.
What's one of the fact that, you know why I think he loves to tell that story? Because that's also one of those times how you be giving me shit if you just start telling that story, niggas around you go, damn, I forgot that nigga Bill done did some shit.
Because niggas.
I forgot he was in that movie until I watched the movie or until I hear the
You
story.
hear the story.
I know LL and
because niggas be playing with Bill Bellamy. Like Bill Bellamy was the guy. That's like I don't even like using the word was.
Yeah.
Bill Bellamy's the guy. Like that's Cousin Skeeter, bro. Bill Bellamy is Cousin Skeeter.
He's the voice of Cousin Skeeter?
Let me make sure I'm not wrong.
I never knew that. Hold on, I'm Googling it too. What?
Am I tripping?
I mean, Cousin Skeeter. American sitcom. Robert Richard, Rondell Sheridan, Andre Walker, Bill Bellamy, Skeeter. Wow.
Bill Bellamy is Cousin Skeeter, bro. Bill Bellamy was in one of those shows. It was about cars and they were cops and they had to forget the name of it. I love that show and then they canceled it.
It's a car and cops.
Car and cop show. Bill Bellamy, man. Just
Bill Bellamy.
Bill Bellamy, man. Bill Bellamy.
Let's see.
How to Be a Player.
Yeah, that's a classic. Let's see. He's in Bel Air now.
Good for Bill.
Who's in House Party? Self-Made, SWAT.
But
no, he's in one episode of that. Man, SWAT been on since 2017. What the fuck?
Working. Any Given Sunday, he was in the Lottery Ticket.
4 episodes of Insecure, but no. What's the classic stuff?
Yeah.
The Brothers.
He was in The Brothers?
Yeah. Brian Palmer.
Jeez.
Love Jones.
Well, we love you, Bill Bellamy.
Yeah, he's a legend, man.
Yeah, no.
And
Bill
he was on, the original Comic Views and shit, or not Comic Views, Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah, like he was on them.
One time in them damn suits. Remember he used to wear them suits when he did stand up.
No.
Oh, he used to. Oh, hold on. You gotta see
Fast Lane.
I saw that. What is that?
Fast Lane. That's the TV show I was talking about. That was the one.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah, he was in Kindergarten Cop 2 with Dolph Lundgren. Well, anyway, Bill Bellamy, you're a legend, man. You're a legend in our book. Although the one time I met you, yep.
That's what I'm saying. He used to wear these suits, bro. Like that was his thing. Like back in the day, like he wore these like. It's crazy. Like
I met him in like North Hollywood. We were at this party or something like that. And Craig Robinson was there. There was a bunch of people there. And I see Bill Bellamy. I'm like, yeah, talk a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I'm Drill Son. Duh. He's like, oh, man, your dad, man, that was my boy, man. Runs through the thing with me. I'm like, oh, he's cool. Like, he's cool. Then we were in the elevator leaving at the same time. And I was like, Bill, man, I'm working on it. And it just looked like I was bothering him so much. Like, he was like, I was like, damn, you got to put it, this elevator is only going to be 30 seconds, my nigga. Like, you don't have to put that face on your face. Like, God damn. And it's like, I was like, you've done enough for my childhood and me growing up that I'm going to let this go. Because maybe I'm annoying you right now, Bill Bellamy. I was with my mom. I wasn't even drunk. I was chilling. It wasn't a drunk night. I wasn't nothing. I was just like, Bill Bellamy, you were my favorite growing up. Like, let me run some more stuff past you real quick.
Let me run some ideas by you. I got 30 seconds.
No, I've learned not to be that nigga. I've learned how not to do that. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to be my life is a movie, bro. You wouldn't believe it. You gotta produce it. I'm not that guy.
My life is a movie.
Bro, my life is a movie.
Any nigga who's saying that, his life isn't.
Not a movie.
No.
Could be tragic. But
it could be a Tubi movie.
Hey, man, Tubi.
They're coming up.
Tubi's like a black renaissance right now. Tubi's in the midst of a black renaissance because motherfuckers with no money is putting their movies made for no money
on Tubi.
And people are making a little bit of money. Tubi pays out like YouTube.
Oh, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Tubi pays out like YouTube. Like, I don't think it, like, you know, it's Tubi. It's not YouTube, so you're not going to get the same type of at all, ever. But
I mean, YouTube don't pay that much.
what is it? The RCM, $4 maybe per 1,000?
Yeah. Something like that.
$4 per 1,000 view after you get a certain amount of views.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. But it's just like, nah, I mean, listen, I think it's beautiful. It's a black renaissance, you know. What's his name? My boy from Dolomite is my name. You know what I'm saying? Dolomite. Eddie Murphy. You didn't watch Dolomite, the Eddie Murphy movie?
But who from it?
Well, the lead who Eddie Murphy was playing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? The way he did, that's how he was doing movies. He was doing little Dolomite is my name. Sweet
you're talking about the person who really...
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is Ray, I forget his name. But no, yeah, I feel like, you know, people are getting their art out there and they have a platform to place it.
Rudy Ray Moore.
Love Rudy Ray Moore. Hilarious. But yeah.
I mean, it's just like the, what was the things they used to call them? The blaxploitation films?
That's exactly what I feel like it's doing right now.
But you know what's the weird thing? There's gotta, that's interesting. Because I feel like
there's a market for bad movies.
Right. But there's got to be a market also for like good black shit on Tubi.
And I'm sure there probably is some good black shit, and you will find it by watching the bad shit.
No, because I've watched a lot of bad Tubi movies.
Have you?
Just for entertainment purposes. And buddy,
yeah, I haven't.
They just get. You know what they're kind of turning into? If I really want to be honest, they're one notch below softcore porn. Like, they have all the stripper movies and all the, like, there'd be a lot of...
Cinemax softcore porn or HBO softcore porn?
HBO.
Or Showtime softcore porn?
I don't know. I'm not very familiar with
I am.
more, I'm thinking probably more like HBO. But it's like, it's just, they're making movies that are about, like, you know, like, it's either like I said, the girls are either strippers or they're blah blahs. Like, it's a lot of that kind of stuff. A lot of sex in most of the scenes. A lot of like.
Listen, man. If people who this is what the story is about, because this is my story and I've lived through this, are getting the ability to tell their story however they want to tell their story. I think it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, it's a lot of that, but it's cool that that person is taking the initiative to be like, let me craft a movie about this. Now, like, we might be like, oh God, another stripper movie. Oh God, but to them, it's I'm getting my story out. This is facts. You know what I'm saying? This actually happened.
This is how we got to where we are with rap music. So I feel like we're on a great trajectory.
We're on a great trajectory.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're just telling their stories, man. This is what they go through, and it was good.
Do football.
It was good. Then what happened? It got hijacked by a whole bunch of littles and youngs and.
Oh, Lil Wayne, what did you do?
Well, he was we're okay with that little. It's
no, but he's also the reason for this lens. Lil Wayne is the Allen Iverson of rap.
Yes. Yes. Like, I see what you're. Yes. It's like, as much as you love it, it's like, yeah, but you know, after this kind of has to happen. Like, every nigga before the draft now is like, well, he's gonna be blasted. Exactly. Like, that's kind of.
Bruh. What you mean practice? You know what I'm saying? We're talking about practice. Practice? Lil Wayne, man. Yeah. He's the reason Lil Pump, Lil Baby, everybody. They're all. It's all after Weezy.
Yeah.
But
I think that it's brave that they're all just telling their stories. You might be like, we don't need another rap song about money, cars, and hoes. But you know what?
That's my story.
If that's their story, I'm glad they're telling it. And I'm glad a whole bunch of young kids who are impressionable are hearing it. That's what's good. That's what I'm happy about.
This feels pointed at me. This feels like...
Well, you know, if you're going to play devil's advocate on me, I'm going to play devil's advocate back at you.
This feels Wait.
But you want to know something? If I have to give, I'm talking shit, but if I have to give all of that culture, all of that, which I also do enjoy, like hip hop and rap, because I separate them, but hip hop and rap. Anybody we can name, whether they have a little in their name or not, they didn't take the $95,000. And when they did some shit on their own, that probably sucked for a while.
Why'd you bring it back here? Why'd you bring it back here?
Because you're trying to you're getting real. You're getting real. It's so brave that these people do what they want to do, and they fuck out of here, man. This is what it is. Listen.
My cousin, is one of those girls who lived a hard life.
What I mean,
and went through stuff.
I have my family,
and then she wrote a book.
Oh.
It has a girl on the front, and it's Bridges. It's called Brooklyn Bridges, and her name's Brooklyn. I mean, and I can't read the book because I'm scared.
How'd the book sell?
I can't. I don't know.
Well, initiative. She's
initiative, and that's all I'm saying. Good job on the initiative, black folk. Proud of you.
Yeah, and then he can be proud, and then I'm going to say, hey, I'm proud you started. Don't stop at where you think it's okay and good, because usually it's not yet. You got to build. You got to work hard at something. You got to put in 10,000 hours. I think it's beautiful that you want to go shoot a movie. You should go shoot a movie. Should you put out the first one you shoot? Probably not. But you should shoot a movie. Maybe you should shoot 2 or 3 and then look back and realize, wow, I'm glad I didn't put out that first one. And then by movie number 3, maybe we upload that to Tubi.
This can also be a lesson in confidence. Okay, because if you're confident in your stuff, maybe it's not that great. Maybe the movie's not that great. The first movie you make.
Of course
Put
not.
that shit out.
Sure. LeMicah says, put that shit out. Enjoy it. Listen, it's probably something that in 5 years, when you're better, if you don't quit, you will be sitting there going, oh, damn.
Why did I put
this out?
Now
I can never get this off my IMDb, and I don't want to be associated with this. I'm an actor. This is how they act.
Yeah, they?
Yeah.
What do you mean they?
They, them.
They, them? They, you, nigga. The fuck?
They, you. Listen, I act. I'm not an actor. These niggas a lot of them just take life too seriously. I take that back. They don't take life seriously enough, but they take this perception they have of themselves and what they think life is too seriously.
It's trash.
Yeah, it's trash. It's just not. And I can even preface this with saying every actor I've had, even on this podcast, I actually fuck with them that. I actually fuck with. We probably had another 30 hour conversation after.
Yeah.
We just kicked it. These are my
you
friends.
Rock with them.
Yeah. But it's a very small sliver of actors who are that cool.
They suck, man.
Yeah, they
take themselves too seriously. A lot of people just take themselves too seriously. But I guess whatever floats your boat. Floats your boat. What about the bear?
So me and LeMicah have been having this conversation. Look, man.
I'm gonna let him go first because he's very passionate about this. Then I'll go, and then we'll have it back and forth. But I want him to get his shit off.
The Bear. I've watched, I want to say half of season 1, maybe.
So you've seen nothing.
Half of season 1, maybe. No, how many episodes is a season? Because I'll put it this way. I start judging a show.
I'll give you 3 episodes.
See, I won't even say that. I gave it more than that because it takes place in Chicago, where I'm from, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm supposed to feel like it's a representation of my city in some way. But maybe it's just not the parts I go to. You know what I mean? Because I'm on the south side and you know how that goes. But the show overall, I might have even gotten to the beginning of season 2. The only reason I say that is because when a show starts to become a show I turn on to go to sleep, or becomes a show that I go, oh, I didn't see that part, but I'm not going to pause this and rewind it. I realize where I place a show in my mind. I think all the actors are great. Love that Buddy from Odd Future has a dope. I think he fits that role fantastically.
Lionel.
Yep. I think every character fits their role well. I think they all do a good job. What I don't get is why people act like this is the greatest fucking show to ever come out since the beginning of time. It's not. It's not, people. I'm sorry. It's a well-produced show. It's a well-done show. Sure. But if you're going to put The Bear in any top 5 you have, don't talk to me.
Damn.
Yeah, no, because you don't. You have your taste and my taste on television is not gonna. When I say top 5, I'm not saying it's not. If we're gonna name 30 television shows, sure, and we're talking in the time frame of now, sure, it's a very good show. But you're about to sit here and tell me this show's better than what? Severance? No.
Severance is a great show.
No. You're not gonna sit here and tell me this show is better than. I won't even go far back. I'll stay kind of in the Snowfall. Fuck no. Succession, no chance. Hold on. I've never watched White Lotus. People seem to really like that.
White Lotus is fun, but if you don't like The Bear,
then they might not. Okay, so they might be in the same world. Maybe that's why I've never watched White Lotus.
I mean, but it's a different premise. It's different. This is what I have to say. I love The Bear. Okay, so we're already at odds. I love character work. That's my favorite thing about. That's my favorite thing. Period.
Right.
About television film. That's why I like television more than I like movies, because I like character work and I like
the development.
Yeah, I love the development.
Same.
I love seeing someone start here and end up here, and then you're like, man, how did they end up there? That's why I love Breaking Bad so much. I love Breaking Bad so much because you see a guy go from Mr. Rogers to Scarface, and then you see the entire evolution step by step by step.
100% at this point, we completely agree.
Yeah. The Bear just started. First of all, it's on FX. FX has been churning out the best television, the best consistent television next to AMC and HBO. So they already got that on my, I'm like, okay, FX, yeah, I'm watching it. So I watch it. It has a great cast. I loved Shameless. So seeing what's his name from Shameless come over to The Bear,
This is where we don't agree again.
You didn't like Shameless? Man, Shameless has been on since I was in high school.
And fucking why? And why? It's just beating a dead horse.
Maybe after the later seasons, yeah. But the early seasons, all the way to maybe season.
And I love
4
William
or
H.
5.
Macy.
I feel like the last great season of Shameless is when Fiona, the baby, did coke and almost died, and then she had to go to jail and all that stuff, and she couldn't be left alone with the baby. But and some shows do go on too long. But I personally feel like I love the human low stakes. One of my favorite movies is a movie called Chef. It's
I haven't watched that yet.
You haven't? John Favreau?
It's on my list and I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I love just a good, warm-hearted, low stakes, this is what we're doing movie. I'm just going on the road, just chefing with my son, me and John Leguizamo. I love that. So it's this movie is just I love Maddie Matheson. I love Io DeBarro, however you say her name. Yeah. I love, you know what I'm saying? I like the actors. John Bernthal pops up a couple times. John Bernthal doesn't miss. Bernthal?
Oh, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he don't ever miss. And the emotion from the first season was good, but the second season, how they start getting into the psychology of these characters and why people are timid, and they have one whole episode that is a one shot, and it's just a Christmas dinner, and it's Jamie Lee Curtis is his mom, John Bernthal's there. It's just a crazy, and it's a one shot. They're following it, and you start crying because I'm like, damn, like this is a little triggering because it's very close to home. And then the next episode, one of the meanest characters, the what's his name, he gets trained in being a proper like restaurant tour. And like that was emotional. It's a good show with good acting and feeling and heart. And I feel like you left before you got an opportunity to really care.
Nothing you just said would, once again, everything you just said, yeah, sure. It all looks good. Yes, the acting is good. I'll give you that. Yeah. I don't think they have bad actors. I don't think they, why do I give a fuck? And then my biggest problem is, mind you, I don't even hate the show. Honestly, I don't hate the show. What I don't understand is why this show is like people talk about it like there's no other good TV out. Not saying there's much.
What other TV? Well, there and boom. So let's stop there. What other good TV is out right now?
What have I been watching? Yellowstone. That's great. Yeah, nigga. Yellowstone, the Dutton Ranch,
The
boy.
Middle America Cowboy Show that's
Now, not
promoted for all of Americans to like.
it's
It has like the simple like.
it's great though.
Yeah,
it's
America.
So good. It's so good. America. Fuck yeah. No, but yeah,
I started watching Yellowstone. I got to the second season. I thoroughly enjoyed Yellowstone.
it's great.
I didn't finish watching it because after I stopped, I was like, I don't have to go back to this. Like,
Okay, yeah, well, I told you how I did it, which made me love it more.
Mhm.
I watched it backwards. You got to go 1883, then you got to go 1923, then Yellowstone. Because then you care what happens to Yellowstone. I started Yellowstone, gave it one episode, said, this is cool. I get it. I was out. Then heard about I knew about 1883. I said, why don't I go back?
Let me go to the top.
And then that,
Because I wonder how it would be to watch Better Call Saul before you watch Breaking Bad.
that'd be fire. That'd probably be fire.
I wonder if there's like a rare person that you can do that.
Okay, shows, 2023 shows. Let's just, The Last of Us. Nah,
Last of Us was fine.
it was cool.
I'm nervous about the
I didn't need it.
second season.
It's not my kind of show, you know.
Yeah, The Last of Us was fine.
But it was good. Yeah, it was well
I don't
done.
think it was the best thing ever, but it was fine.
It's great that I'm doing this because now I'm like, I kind of get why. Oh, Painkiller, that was good.
Which one's Pink?
But it's like a limited series about the family that did Oxycontin
Oh, see, I enjoyed
with Matthew Broderick.
last year's
Dope Sick.
Dope Sick.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I'm trying to think what else. See, it's all these mini series too. You can't really count the mini series.
Fargo's good. I haven't watched the new season of Fargo.
Fargo. I gotta watch the new season because Lamorne's in it,
Uh-huh.
and so like I really fuck with Lamorne. Another one of those dope actors, cool
He's
actors.
friends with a couple of my friends, like really close friends.
Yeah,
with
he's
my
a-
friends,
he's
and
a
he just
good guy.
Seems like a good.
He's a good dude, bro.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm gonna pop back into Fargo because of him. But man, that's one of them shows fucking let me down too. Like them first two seasons. Oh my
Billy Bob
god.
Thornton.
Woo!
I was like, this is incredible.
And then Buddy from The Hobbit.
And then, Buddy from and then the second season was the second season with Jesse Plemons.
Nah, I think that was 3. That's
Jesse-
when it started getting mid. But he did a great job. Jesse
Yeah,
Plemons did a fantastic
It was Jesse
job.
Plemons and what's her name from Spider-Man?
Yeah, what's her name? That's his wife.
Yeah.
That nigga. What season was he
And it's
in?
funny because they really be working together. Like they've done like 4 or 5
Season 2.
big
That was
pri-
season 2.
That was
Okay,
season 2.
So that's what it was. 1 was so good.
Mm-hmm.
2, I remember
2 was good. 2 was
exactly.
good.
It was good. It's
One
exactly
was
that.
so because the force that Billy Bob Thornton was basically walking around like Sugar from No Country for Old Men, and so you got to play on that, and it's just like and it's just pure chaos. You don't
Yes.
know what the hell he's doing.
Yes.
Everything other seasons seem a little bit more formatted. It's just it was
Yeah, and after 2, 3 on got real like.
because 4 had
Yeah.
Chris Rock, 3 was
Yeah,
Bokeem.
yeah.
I think 3 was Bokeem.
3 was Bokeem. I love how we're remembering it by black actors. That's the only way.
That's how you
Because
get there.
that's how you get there.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
how you figure it out.
Well, if we could figure out the one, we can figure out the other niggas that they put in beside him.
Yeah, exactly. Because I remember it took 4 years for
Yeah.
a black cast, and I was Chris Rock, we like that.
Well, you know why?
Turl Pullman within that, yes.
Yeah, but like I said, I feel like they did that because even in 3, I didn't love 3, but Bokeem, like you said, did his thing. I remember being like, "Oh, damn, this is good." But
Because that was Ewan McGregor. That was Ewan McGregor and Bokeem. I think that was Ewan McGregor's season.
Was that Ewan McGregor?
'Cause
Oh, yes.
Ewan McGregor played
Yes.
twins. He played 2 roles, I think.
Let me see. Bokeem Fargo. What year was that? I just want to make sure he was in.
But I also think Bokeem was in 2 seasons because he was in season 3, and then Chris Rock's son in season 4 ended up being
That's what it said.
Bokeem.
Yeah, I see. So man, Bokeem. I heard a story about Bokeem when we did Unsolved.
what?
That apparently they wanted him to. Basically, they had. I forgot what it was, but it was like Jimmy Simpson and Josh Duhamel were gonna be in the show, and they were trying to get Bokeem to close, but Bokeem wouldn't close because they hadn't closed them yet. He wanted to know what they were making, and they were pissed. They were like, "Get him to fucking close the deal so we can move on."
What are they making?
Oh, well, they were making like hundreds of thousands.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I'm
No.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, no.
Yeah,
What
he's
are they
like,
making?
no. And apparently they were fucking pissed, but guess what? He didn't close,
Mhm.
and then he ended up getting exactly what they got paid.
Good.
I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck
hell
yeah,
yeah,
hell
hell
yeah.
yeah.
But it's just like, it was funny, like, when I heard the story, whoever was telling it to me, I can't remember, but they weren't
'Cause he been doing this.
They weren't black, and they were just kind of like, they were like, yeah, the studio's really pissed. And it's
Oh,
like,
they weren't black, so they were explaining it from a white person. They
Yeah,
weren't like
yeah.
us, where we was like,
Yeah. No, it
yeah.
wasn't that. It was more
They
of
was
like,
yeah, well, he's
Well, he
complicated
just would-
because he's hard to work with, and I think he doesn't like white people because he didn't want to sign on until. It's so crazy when like white people come up to you and act like that, and you're like, bro, you really don't know how you look to me.
well,
right now.
I mean, that's why they created the word for it. It's called gaslighting. They don't like when other people do it back, but it's, like quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few. And especially in this town.
Mhm.
I feel like that's another thing too. Like, it's people who aren't from here have to understand. Like, it's different if you just work at, once again, a regular job somewhere in the Midwest or on, in different places. Like, no, here it's very, just because you're either, outspoken or because you're, like we're saying, like Bokeem, because you want to stand up for getting what you deserve. Now you're complicated to work with.
That ain't hard to work with.
That
You're
ain't
hard to deal with, Monique.
Hard to deal with. Yeah. Yeah. But,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
Hey.
that's not the best example.
That's Hollywood. Oh man, Bokeem been working too long to be. Yeah,
Bro,
he been
Bokeem-
doing this too long.
It's way too
I'm
long.
Jason's lyric, bro. Like I don't fucking.
Nigga, I'm dead president.
I'm dead president. I'm the crazy dude that was killing people in the jungle and then became a preacher. I've been doing this too long.
Bro, and not a household name.
I mean, to me.
Well, yeah, because we know. But that's what I'm getting at. Like, for him to have been grinding this long. Think of it this way. Bokeem Woodbine's been grinding for so long, and he still hasn't gotten his
Breakthrough.
which is crazy. His breakout role. Like, Fargo is too good of a show.
For it to be considered his breakout.
There you go.
Where it's like, he acted so well.
Too
like,
good of a show. Yeah, it's in a niche anyway.
And it's already a Coen's brother property, so it's like people are gonna.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
different.
yeah.
He would have to be,
A star of his own show on.
or not even that. I was gonna say he would need to be a part of a hit
Columbus
show.
Short and Scandal.
Yes, that would be Bokeem Woodbine's breakout. When shit like that happens, do you know what I wonder sometimes when shit like that happens or niggas get like, Like every nigga who did an audition for all them Jonathan Majors roles, are they not like? Are you more like
Angry?
more angry because you're like fuck, I could have got like all those had it been me, I wouldn't have fucked this up. Like, are you more angry? Or are you just like think of Columbus getting that call, yo, you got scandal. There's some nigga who also was waiting on that call and never got it. And is that guy somewhere like sick, or is that guy somewhere like on another show?
I mean, you tell us, Maestro. You tell us how, because you firsthand know going out for a show,
Right.
not getting it, seeing somebody else, you were like, damn, I was reading the sides to that line. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then how do you feel? Have you been in a situation where somebody that got the part for you got canceled?
No.
No?
No. But I guess generally I don't watch the fucking show, I'll tell you that.
I so get that.
What? You don't support me. Why would I support you?
I can't even watch things that I'm in. Like, I don't even like, I've been in little like part. I don't want to hear my voice. I don't
you're talking
want
about
to see
that.
my face.
No. I'm saying.
But no, you're saying if you didn't get the part,
If I auditioned and you didn't pick me,
I'm good.
I never watched your fucking show.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
because there's no point. You don't help me pay my bills, so I don't see the point in helping you pay yours.
And then I don't want to ball my fist up like Arthur while I'm watching this show.
Yeah, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hate.
Yeah.
I have no reason. What else am I supposed to do?
Good for them. The best man won.
The only time, I won't lie, the only time I will like watch some shit, either A, years later, it'll be like, oh, we should watch this. I'll be like, I ain't never seen that. I wonder why I never seen it. Then I'll be like, right. Or they pick a nigga who's just like
incredible.
No, nothing. I was gonna say nothing like me. Maybe incredible, yes.
You said no, nothing like
nothing like it. No, but like I look at the nigga and it's just like I went in, I got to the end, and then they picked you. And I'm just like, oh, well, I can't like be mad at this. Like this nigga's nothing like me. They didn't know what they wanted. Yeah. Okay, cool. But I usually don't watch the show to realize that. So in theory, it's over. But that's me. I know everybody doesn't think like me. Sure. Some people want to pay people what they're worth. No, I'm kidding.
How do you take auditioning, man? Because that's such a. Excuse me.
Yeah.
That's such a hard thing emotionally.
It is, but you gotta remember, bro. I always make this joke, but I've been getting no's literally since I was 4. So it's like, it's just, I was getting no's before I really knew I was getting no's. I was just going into places and not going back. And that's just what that was. But my dad took the brunt of the no's. But then it turned into like, oh, wow, I got some momentum. I've done some shit. It's like, I could not act for another 20 years. I'll never think I'm not good. Because I just, it's second nature. I'm not over here. Don't quote me saying I think I'm fucking Denzel Washington.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
saying,
you're like, I've been doing it.
I've been doing it too long. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just like it's second nature. As long as you're not asking me to be fucking, Abraham Lincoln or some fucking Guatemalan with an accent or some shit. Like, yeah, no, maybe not. But like,
how is Jeffrey Wright able to do that? Because he can play a Guatemalan.
Man,
that's people's from.
I know from Shaft. Crazy, bro. I'm like, what? Him, and then what's the there's an actual Hispanic dude. Oh no, the guy, what's his name? I worked with him in Fear the Walking Dead. He's actually Indian, but that nigga was in Training Day.
The bad boy, he was bad as hell in Fear the Walking Dead.
He was the father.
Yes, I know
yes.
exactly. He plays everything. He was in
Insane.
He was in
Cliff Curtis.
He was in Ambulance, the Martin Scorsese movie with Nicolas Cage, and he was playing a black gangster or something like that. And like,
bro, he can do anything. And you know what's even crazier? The nigga's from New Zealand. He's a brown man from New Zealand.
So I am ambiguous because you don't know what
tribal affiliations.
Yeah.
And then man, like
He's great though.
he's incredible.
He's
I've never
great.
been mad. He's just a great actor. Yeah, I think that's a different thing.
I was mad when you
method acting.
died. I didn't even know you was in the show. So I'm just watching the show, and then Maestro comes. I'm like, oh, Maestro! Whenever I see you, me and my mom, whenever we see you, we're like, like we're just a little, he's still doing it. Go! And then I was watching, and as the episode went on, I was like, oh no, wait, this is The Walking Dead.
How many other black people are? Oh no!
Oh no!
Because
everybody hates Chris. Everybody ate Chris. What's his
Tyler
name?
James.
Tyler James. He was on The Walking Dead proper.
He was properly on The Walking Dead.
He for one season.
He also is Tyler James Williams. I literally just did a podcast with my homie Jordan. He plays jazz on Bel Air. And I was telling him because he was like, man, he was like, man, shout out to Tyler James Williams. I was like, bro, you have to understand, like from 2009 to literally
running,
bro. No, when I say every fucking show, and no, you want to, the nigga who goes in and gets the call, you didn't get it, was me. Tyler James Williams
got it.
Got it, all of them. There was jobs. This nigga was so in demand. There was jobs where it was like, hey, we can't pay. You know, my agent's working trying to get the numbers up there. No, we can't pay him for the test deal. We can't pay him $30,000 an episode. We can't do that. We don't have the budget for that. Blah blah blah. No. Okay. So sign something lower, something in the 20s. Still, I'm looking at that shit like, man, this be nice.
Yeah. Oh man, 95,000.
There we go, 95,000. God damn it, this could change some things. I never leave this show, CBS. I promise, nigga. Listen, let me tell you something. Went in there, get a call. Oh, well, they worked something out with Tyler James Williams. They didn't sign him for the show. They signed him for one fucking episode for $45,000. You know what this was? This was actually, I'm sorry, it wasn't CBS. This is a Fox pilot where Martin Lawrence is going to be a cop. His wife dies, and so now he's going to be a cop, and he's raising his 2 kids on his own. I shit you not. The first scene, this was back when I was reading scripts.
Yeah.
Letting everybody know. This was back when I still read them. No, listen, seriously. He goes, Martin looks in the mirror, looks at his uniform.
Of course he does.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air! And wave them like you just don't care.
All right, turn it off.
Yes. He said literally, nigga. And you know what? And they had my black ass in there, shaking in my boots, thinking, man, if these niggas pick, woo!
The reason you can watch Martin do that in movies is because you can't escape. You're locked in the movie theater. You've already paid money, so when things like that happen, you're stuck.
Right.
You can't put that on TV because I'm gonna be.
and you know what? They shot that one episode. You know, Martin probably got a stupid deal.
Oh, crazy.
So, Tyler James got his 50 racks or whatever, 45 plus whatever the fuck else he got. Bro, they never revisited that. Chopped that up as an L, kept it moving.
Kept it moving.
How
many shows they've...
No, I know.
What?
I know. But once again, you who's that? Who's that? They. Who's that they?
Them.
The studio?
Yeah.
The people with who have the control over that? Uh-huh. And then what do? They just pedal out the little for the who?
I just didn't like seeing you get sick from the zombie infection. I really just didn't like that. I was like...
I play sick well, don't I?
So you're in the bed. You had a yellow and blue...
Yeah. See? I can turn this shit off. Please hire me, man. Look,
you see what I'm doing here? I'm doing a goddamn podcast.
That's what I was going to say when you was like, well, you know. What's that guy doing now? I was going to be like, a podcast. I'm sorry. No. You know what it is? I always say this. I'm lucky no one gives me the 95,000. No, I am, bro. I am. Because I'm telling you, bro. If someone were to come, right now and offer me, this would never happen. They don't have the money to do this. Yes, I'm saying this about an entire network. I'm sorry. But like, if they were going to give me $400K right now and be like, hey, look, it's a 6-year deal. We have you for 6 years.
400K 6 years.
Yeah, but I'm still getting
Marvel shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, go.
Yeah.
Say yeah. What were you gonna say? You still get what?
No, I was gonna say, but like, I still get like.
They still take care of you. Like what?
They buy me a house.
They buy you a house? Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, under BET Plus. No,
You said you get 400,000 for 6 years.
No.
So now you like, wait.
No,
so
no,
I
no,
only
no,
get
no, no,
70,000?
not
And
6
they're
years.
like, yeah, but we buying you a house.
Okay, 400K.
I was 400K 4 years.
No, 400K 4 years, but option for 6. But that comes with another 400 or 300.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
I got another nigga that'll be happy.
Yeah, happy. See what I'm saying? But see, this is my point. There's somebody who's popping enough to get not that kind of money, but somewhere in that ballpark from a BET Plus, and they're gonna take it.
Kevin Hart.
No, stop it.
Husband's a
Stop
Hollywood
it.
season.
No, I'm talking. No. Let's be real. If they did deals like this, nigga, you know how many fucking. I know this, but Morris Chestnut, Boris Kojo type niggas, they just wouldn't be in every episode.
You really just called out the two niggas who it is.
Bro, and look, and let's be real. And let's be
nobody but
there's
Boris
but-
Chestnut and Boris Kojo.
Michael J. White.
Nah.
Jai White. Michael, the nigga who.
Listen, I love Michael J. White.
I do too.
But he's not Boris Kojo, Morris
That
Chestnut.
nigga was just on the BET Plus show, though.
Was he doing karate?
No, that's extra. See, he know where to. All I'm saying is there's niggas like that who they won't be in every episode. I'm not saying they're giving them the show.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's one of those things like, hey, when we have new projects, we bring you in, you do blah, blah. But they know, once again, oh, well, I'm doing this over here already. And then, that's going to come in. And I'm just going to pop up and do this shit. What's his name? Shamik Moore? He would, not Shamik Moore. That's the young brother, right?
That's Spider-Man.
Yes, no. Light-skinned nigga that all the bitches use.
Oh, Shamik Moore?
What's his name? Yeah, that's what I'm like, wait, there's 2 Shamiks now. Hold on. Let me see. Shamik,
I don't hate that nigga, but he just looks like he smells. Cause he used to run beats. He used to do Soul Train. He used to be the hostess.
His name's
Shamar Moore.
Shamar Moore. There we go. So like Shamar Moore, if he wasn't getting that network TV money, he'd be right on over there.
It just looks like he doesn't have deodorant.
Shamar Moore?
I don't know why. It just looks like he forgets deodorant.
Bitches love his funky ass.
Yeah, I know. They've been loving him since the 90s.
Yeah.
Shamar Moore is on SWAT.
Oh, I get it. Which I just said. That's what I'm like. He get that network TV, but he don't need. But I get it. You just mad because he light skinned. That's part of it. You hating on a very, very prestige looking motherfucker right now. He light skinned. He probably got colored eyes. Probably get all the bitches. His wife was on Soul Food.
I'm not even hating.
And she bad and light skinned.
I'm not hating on him. He hasn't done anything bad. Seems like a. He works.
He
works his ass off
since 2017 to 2024.
Yeah, it's just maybe somebody farted in the room while he was on TV, and that just stayed with me forever. You never had that happen?
No.
You're watching someone on TV, and then a funk comes, and then you attribute that smell to the person you're watching on the TV, and then you're like, damn, what if they smell?
Man, I had a great joke for that.
That never happened to you? You don't, your senses don't. Okay, my bad.
No, I mean, like, I don't really. Only when I was watching Precious, but good joke. Bad joke. Good joke. But I didn't say who it was.
I said
that house
stunk. I said that house.
That house
smelled funny.
smell funny.
She said, "You're so smart, and you know every fucking thing." Oh,
It's just
my boy Carl used to do the voice of Precious so good.
who did? Wait, time out. Who did that movie? That's Lee Daniels.
Yes, we.
No.
That was a me response, but yes,
No, yeah.
Lee Daniels.
Hmm.
Yes. When they talk about Tyler Perry, I
He
don't know
ate
if they're talking
chicken.
about Lee Daniels or
He ate
Tyler.
chicken through my entire audition once. This is also why I don't fuck with acting. But yeah, he ate chicken through my entire audition once.
What kind of chicken?
All that shit.
So whenever they're talking about people that like powerful men that tried to lay in my bed with me or tried to get me or anything, men or I immediately think either Lee Daniels or Tyler Perry. Is that wrong? He just gives me predator energy. So when I was I was doing background for Star in Atlanta, and I saw my friend Brittany, and I was talking to her, and she was walking me out, and Lee Daniels walked past me, but he stared at me like a piece of meat. Have you? This is the younger LeMicah. You know, I had some youth to me. My knees didn't hurt, and I had just lost a bunch of weight. He should be looking at me.
I was looking great.
I was looking good. But still, I'm like, oh, Lee Daniels. And he's just like, and I'm just like, get me out of here.
I mean, I can't attest to that.
Maybe I was just being something. Maybe I'm just wrong.
Not the coolest guy in the world. We could probably say that. Not I wouldn't say, one of the dopest people I've ever met or auditioned for. No, I wouldn't say that.
He was eating chicken.
Yeah.
Was fried? Was it KFC?
I don't know what it
was.
was.
You know what Popeyes and KFC look like.
I'm sorry. I was too busy trying to say my lines to get a fucking job and get that $95K.
Get some hot sauce. I'm sorry. Am I making you relive a moment? Oh no,
man. Yeah, man. No, it's just I guess if you are black and you're saying that there's only a handful of,
Roger Bob grabbed me before.
Who's Roger? Roger Bob? Wait, Roger, why does that sound familiar?
Tyler Perry's right hand man.
Roger Bob, what is it? Yeah,
right.
I know this nigga.
Yeah, Roger Bob.
Yeah.
So my grandfather was doing an episode of Meet the Browns, and I did work on Meet the Browns, and so
I did work on Meet the Browns too. That's why I know Roger Bob. Oh man.
So and Roger Bob ran Meet the Browns, and I'm there, and after we wrap, people are trying to get pictures with my grandfather. And then people are trying to get pictures of me. I'm 18. My daddy just died. So people, so they try to get pictures. I'm talking to somebody. I just feel this big hand grab me and move me to a crowd of people. And they were like, and I just heard a voice. They want to take pictures with you.
Nigga, you can
move me a bunch of people and then left me there before I could even register what was happening. And I look up and I'm like, this big motherfucker. It's a big nigga. But it was like, how dare you, sir? I feel violated. Enough for me to remember that for 10 years.
Well, I mean, he worked for Mr. Perry.
He knows how to. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this.
He said, I'm not
doing this.
I love how I can just say something a certain way. You instantly know what I'm doing.
I'm not. You're not going to get me killed in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry Assassins.
TPA.
Tyler Perry Assassins. Crazy.
Crazy. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that we neglected to talk about? I'm sure other things happened in the world, but
did we?
I feel like we got everything.
I feel like we're good.
apparently there was a Putin said some stuff.
That he gonna nuke us if we keep on giving the niggas money?
Yeah, that was pretty. I was like, oh, he's pretty straightforward with that one.
Yeah, straight up.
Like, he's like, just remember, we are a nuclear superpower.
Yeah, but like you're not the nuclear superpower.
Yeah,
we are
but
the
like
nuclear
he said,
superpower.
no one will win.
No, it's over for
Everyone
everyone.
loses.
Yeah, everyone loses. I just don't bomb LA, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I love how he starts to like.
I'm a kid. Y'all fucking with me. I want to stress it.
I've been saying it, but I very much want you to finally hear me and to deliver it to the audience in point, TV, and online. Do you understand it or not that if Ukraine joins NATO and attempts to bring Crimea back by military means, the European countries will be automatically pulled into a war conflict with Russia? Of course, NATO and Russia potentials are incomparable. We understand it, but we also understand that Russia is one of the leading nuclear states, and by some modern components, it even outperforms many. There will be no winners. And you will be pulled into this conflict against your will. You won't even have time to blink your eye when you execute Article 5, Collective Defense of NATO. Mr. President Macron, of course, doesn't want this, and I don't want it. I don't want it, which is why he is here, torturing me for 6 straight hours.
He made a little joke. Made a little
This
funny.
is why he's here torturing me. You've actually tortured people.
Yeah, 100%.
You're joking about torture. You don't know what
You're torturing me, man. But I'm gonna bomb you. Like, but he's been saying this 4 years. He's been like, well, I remember one time he was like, if America keeps supplying Ukraine, then you will witness atrocities you've never experienced before.
He said that?
Yes.
I didn't hear that one.
Like he's like slowly hinting like I got the button. Like
I just also don't understand. Like,
I don't.
Is this the hill we're gonna have to die on?
I don't understand why Ukraine's so important.
I just think it's money laundering, bro. I think it's a lot of money laundering, and I think it's a lot of like I said, having the military bases also
in that area.
And
that's why Russia's like, no, you can't have a military base right next to me.
They're also doing bio weapons testing in those areas.
In Ukraine?
Yes.
Oh, so let's test that shit over there.
Yeah. I mean,
y'all already got a little.
We can't go back to Wuhan.
Yeah, y'all already got a little radiation going on over there. Just a little. Let me just get a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all already got the. Wait, what? Not Hiroshima. What's it called? The fucking where the nuclear reactors failed in Russia. Chernobyl.
Oh, that's there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Chernobyl. So, I mean, I don't know. But I think, isn't everything growing back? Like, isn't the radiation making shit grow?
Is that a thing? Let me see. Radiation in Ukraine?
Maybe. I don't know, man. I just be talking sometimes, saying words, and hopefully they make sense. Isn't that crazy how your mind just says words and they can make sense?
Yeah, well, also, sometimes we connect things that aren't necessarily connected, but they make sense because maybe we learned them in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, it's like watching a movie, someone farts in the room, and then you're watching Precious.
You're watching
like,
Precious. You're like, oh, man, that room stinks.
Gotta stink.
It has to stink.
Must smell terrible.
There's no way that house doesn't stink. Like,
just old chicken buckets.
Yeah, no, what? Ew. Frying chicken buckets. Probably leave rice out on the goddamn.
There's a sponge that's just hard. It's a rock
it's
on
black.
The
And it's just black, and they still use it to wash shit with. But do they wash it?
Not
Mold
really.
on the sponge, spores. What does the refrigerator look like?
Bare.
Bear as in the bear, like bad, or bear as in barren as in nothing?
I think they both.
Bear. So just the refrigerator is just
bear
leftovers.
just means bad.
Leftovers from months ago.
Yeah. Like the Chinese noodles, I didn't finish.
Yeah, but I'll finish tomorrow Cut to 5 months later,
Yes.
you still have your beef and broccoli in there.
That house wasn't ordering no fucking thank
broccoli.
you. Beef and broccoli, nigga. What? That's a fucking fried rice. What else, dude?
Fried rice.
What else do
chicken wings?
Chicken wings.
This is awful.
This
chicken
is
wings.
Some the little short rib, barbecue short ribs.
Do you think Mariah Carey looked black in that movie? Has Mariah Carey ever looked black?
No.
Right?
No.
But she is?
You know she is. Because she looks black, but nothing about her life associates her to
nothing
black.
about her demeanor, the way she speaks, nothing about anything.
Kind of what Michael Jackson did.
Well, okay. Via Lago, what he did Via Lago. He did Via Lago. He got burnt in the face and caught Via Lago. He got Sprite, burnt his face, and then he caught Via Lago.
Pepsi, first off.
Pepsi burnt him in the face, and then he caught Via Lago.
He also probably still got that money, too.
I didn't even think about that until just now.
Yeah, I never thought.
I absolutely sued Pepsi for
100%.
hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yes, I'm Michael Jackson.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not going to talk about it. I don't have to talk about it. But I'm Michael Jackson, and you burnt me.
I can't do any shows, so I have to.
Wow, loss of wages, loss of earnings.
My
hair. I'm bald.
My scalp is.
My
burnt.
scalp is burnt. Part of my face.
My look is.
It's over.
It's my.
Everything's different now.
Oh yeah. So whatever they paid him, $50 million or whatever the fuck.
They had to give him more. I'm the biggest pop
He
star in the
got like
world.
$200 million out of that whole situation.
And $200 million is like
In that era,
like
in the 80s,
$700 million.
Crazy.
And then I'm still making the most money. Damn, did Pepsi push Michael Jackson over the?
No, he was spinning, but it was there. The way I would frame it as an attorney who's charging by the hour, negligence. You have these sparks flying. These sparks land on my client. His hair burns. I mean, it's Michael Jackson. You knew who he had. Your hair, makeup up. What are
there had to be safety precautions that you did not follow.
Because why did his head catch on fire? We didn't get it out in time.
We didn't.
So
he's ruined.
He's ruined. And that's exactly how you would say it. And not only physically, emotionally.
Emotionally and physically. Like, it's clear as day. Oh my God. That sounds more like 350 million. You know what's really crazy about Michael Jackson though? How when he was so like my entire life, Michael Jackson was always Michael Jackson.
Yes.
There's never been like a time where he's transitioning or I'm going from this boy group to. So there was a time that people was like, oh yeah, this little nigga boy from the Jackson 5 is trying to make an album. So we'll
that's
see.
Bro. But it's things like that though. It's thoughts like that keep me fighting another day.
Yeah.
Someone thought that about everybody.
Someone thought that about
don't matter
everyone.
How great all these niggas on my wall. Ray Charles, some blind nigga won't come play the club.
Yeah,
blind nigga playing no club.
A blind little nigga boy, because Ray Charles started out young too.
In an era where that wasn't Sammy Davis Jr. Oh, we got this little nigga who tap dance.
You know
little
what
nigga
I'm
boy. He going.
Jackie
Have
Robinson.
you ever seen?
Oh, we got this little nigga that played baseball.
Have you ever seen? Oh, this is. I gotta show you this. This is another thing that always makes me go, huh. There's an old video of Sammy Davis Jr. as a child. And he's singing and tap dancing and holding chicken and eating it.
Oh, no.
Swear to God. But you want to know something? One of the most like wow. Like this nigga's really been doing this.
That nigga looks like Sammy Davis
Jr. as a
child. I've never seen a child look like their adult version. All they need is height. There's nothing needs to...
Crazy, bro.
What's that, a chicken wing?
Yeah. And then he starts but my point though is like this nigga like bro, even in this era, like this little nigga, he'll never be. He ends up being one of the greatest stars, one of the first
American
black
history.
men to ever stay on the Las Vegas Strip.
Mm-hmm.
One of the first black men to ever be invited to the White House.
Mm-hmm.
Up there with white people's favorite person, Sinatra. Like, what are we talking about? Like, But think how many people thought he wasn't gonna be shit.
Hey,
and
with the
been-
fried chicken
and
in
been
your hand,
with it.
fried chicken in your hand, bitch. But it's
Bro.
like it's possible for me to believe the kid that's saying, "I'll be there, I'll be there," and you're just like, you don't know he's the greatest thing in the world. Like I know it sounds strange, but it's like I listen to that song on the treadmill and cry.
Yeah, but like it's a kid act. It's a kid act. Like that, I think no matter what, you always have to remember that, and kid acts will always have to transition into adult acts because I can only take you so seriously. Now, if I grew up with you, sure. But every nigga who's over your age or like around your age, it's a lot harder to make them respect you while they're the same age as you. So it turns into like, for example, anybody who was 25 or 20 when he was singing I'll Be There, when they're 35 and you like, nah, man, I'm telling you, Mike got some. Like, man, a little kid grew up with the ABCs and shit. Come on, bro. Like, it's a hard.
Who would you say is this generation's Michael Jackson?
It was
for
Chris
me.
Brown.
It's like Will Smith.
It was Chris Brown.
He's Chris Brown.
He
But
played-
I'm talking
he played
about. I'm
himself.
not just talking about music. I'm talking about impact in culture. And I've always been there. Like, I was born in 1990. There's never been a moment that Michael Jackson wasn't in my life. There's never been a moment that Will Smith wasn't in my life.
Okay.
There's never been down slumps. There's never, like, he's always been there.
Damn. That is crazy. Like a nigga you do not know.
I don't know life without you.
That's crazy. I see what you mean. That is very good. Okay, well, you got to throw athletes in there. So, like, Kobe was that. Michael Jordan,
There was
Kobe
a moment
Bryant.
where I didn't know Kobe. Kobe didn't come out until, what, 96 or something like that? When did he get in the league?
I see what you're saying.
Like-
Wait, no, but Will Smith. Oh, because Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince. But no, Fresh Prince, the rapper. The first ever
So
rap
Michael
Grammy.
Jordan. Michael Jordan's one.
Michael Jordan, 100%.
100%,
There's
okay.
never been a time that Michael Jordan wasn't a
Damn,
thing.
bro. You might be nail on the head with Will Smith. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 'Cause I'm trying. Can't even say The Rock. The Rock would be close, though.
The Rock would be close, but nah. I knew a time where he wasn't the biggest thing in the world. There was never a time I was alive when Will Smith wasn't the biggest thing in the world. First ever rap Grammy. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm acting now from in 95 when you're 5 years old. Now I'm in Independence Day.
Right.
Now I'm the biggest movie star in the world. I was your favorite rapper, kid, but now I'm your favorite TV actor. Now I'm your favorite movie star. Beyonce
Snoop.
for some people. Snoop. Oh yes, there's never.
Beyonce. Yes,
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Snoop. I'd say.
There's been a time before Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Very
Beyonce
short,
is.
yeah, Destiny's Child. It's
Destiny's
just,
Child. That even with me being like Beyonce's always been like Beyonce's always been Beyonce. Will Smith is all. I've never known life without Will Smith. I've never known life without Michael Jackson. I've never known life without a Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who else? Like who else is that?
That's our. Yeah,
that's our. Those are our guys. Like
yeah, of our generation, they can't. Yeah,
you can't escape them.
Tupac, I guess, but we know life without him and Biggie. So it's different.
Yeah, we know life without them.
Yeah. Yeah, damn, Will Smith, really.
He's our guy. He's our guy. That's why when he slapped Chris Rock, everybody was like, well, we still got to give him the Oscar.
Yeah. Bro, you can't erase his career.
No.
Here's the only thing I would have said. Yeah, we can't present it to him now. But then again, here's the thing. That's me speaking on morality and bullshit. No. We must
ratings wise, oh, we need to give him this award because he just slapped the dude and now let's see what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
And that was the highest rated.
But
Will
Facts.
Packer.
But what do you?
It's funny because that was the first black produced one too. Because Will Packer produced that one.
Well, at least he got the highest ratings.
He got the highest. That's all I'm saying. Chris Rock is making more money than he's ever made.
You know how many people are probably like, yeah, but it was the slap year. It's like people who talk about the
bubble.
The bubble.
The
yeah.
bubble, yeah.
That's a bubble.
It's a bubble, yeah. It's a slap year. Yeah, we still got it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. And he still went out. And the thing about it was, I said when I was watching, because we were doing the film festival run for our movie when King Richard was out. So we were able to see the previews of King Richard. I'm watching, I'm like, this is good. Oh, this is his Oscar. I said it. This is his Oscar.
Yeah.
You can't take it away. You can't.
Yeah. It just looks so crazy when a nigga slaps somebody and then y'all all stand there and give him a standing ovation. Like, this is all I'm saying.
Because you've never known life without me.
No, that's what it is.
Because if it was someone else, anyone else.
Yeah, or if he just slapped a white guy, it wouldn't have gone down like that.
Any white guy.
Bro, it could have been the lowest of lowest white guys. It wouldn't have gone down like that.
Mm-mm.
No.
It would have been rap.
He could have slapped Jimmy Simpson, and it would have been.
He could have slapped the security.
You saw what happened to Killer Mike.
What happened? We don't know. I just saw him walking out in handcuffs.
They say he got into it with a security guard or somebody
but I won 3 awards.
That doesn't.
Security's probably treating me like he's probably got his award, was trying to walk back in. The security was like, "Oh, wait a minute." He said, "Nigga, you didn't just see me. I just won 3 straight. Move, nigga."
But I don't know.
I'm just happy Will Smith got his Oscar. It's just funny that it's totally overshadowed.
Yeah.
Totally. But now I'm also hearing that, like, you know what I'm saying? People are happy that did you see Marlon Wayans stand up?
The stand up where he does an entire stand up about
on just them. He really hates Chris Rock.
I respect Marlon Wayans a lot. But those stand-ups are not good.
He's never been the best. I enjoyed that stand-up because, like, he gave an insight and perspective that I never really had. So it was like when he was talking about Chris Rock, like, taking his girl, like, all 3 times.
No, you're talking about Will.
No. Chris Rock took his girl, too.
No, it was Will.
No, Will took Jada because she didn't actually take Jada. They was just friends.
Right.
But then he was in love with her. Mm-hmm. I understand that. You know what I'm saying?
And he took roles from Chris Rock.
Chris Rock
took roles.
Chris Rock took roles because he was supposed to be in I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
Right.
But he was in school, so Chris Rock took the role. Then they were at a party, and Chris Rock, he was with a girl. Yeah. Chris Rock took his girl. And then I was kind of like, I see it. And you know, the first time I met Chris Rock, he started roasting me. I was a little kid, bro.
Really?
Bro, my dad was performing on the Chris Rock show with LSG.
Ah, that's funny.
It's so crazy. I'm telling this story. Okay, look. My dad was performing on the Chris Rock show with LSG. Jada Pinkett happened to be there because she was doing promo for Scream 2. Will Smith was there with his wife. So I walk in, I have a white tee on, but I spilled something. I'm a little boy. Chris Rock's like, who's this little dirty ass kid with his white tee on, got a little chocolate stains on, getting my yo. And I was just holding my drink like, oh no, what is happening? I'm 7. Like, and then he was like, I just playing with you. Where your dad at? And I was just like, a little like, this is okay. But I met Will Smith and Jada that night because my dad introduced me to them. And it's just crazy that I met Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith at the Chris Rock show.
That's wild. That's really wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's
really thinking about it. Wow.
That's a moment.
That's a moment, especially after the slap.
Yeah.
I saw
it's
it when
a moment
it was
that
peaceful.
will never be again.
No. Chris Rock's making more money than ever.
Who this dirty little nigga?
Yeah.
With a dirty t-shirt on.
With a dirty white t-shirt at my show.
I'm just kidding.
I'm like, oh God. So when Marlon started telling the story, I was like, that does sound like something he would do. So it's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, it's just man, Marlon and these stand-ups, brother. Like, it's
No,
just,
listen, man.
I always wonder why more of his family doesn't be like, hey, you want to work some stuff out? Because Keenan is great.
What is Keenan doing though? Keenan just works on
Not
shows here.
Keenan, what's the one?
Sean.
No, not Sean. Yeah, it was Keenan who used to do stand-up.
No,
Damon. Damon. That's what. Yeah, like, why isn't Damon like, hey,
let's
buddy,
work some stuff.
Hey, let's work some stuff.
Damon might be past his funny prime. I'm sure he runs stuff past his brothers. I'm absolutely certain. I got a Netflix special. Let me run it past you. Like,
I think he does it. They know he's shooting it.
Yeah.
They talk to him, like, he be on FaceTime, like, while they working on it. Shit, be like, all right, yeah. And then it comes out, and I think they all get on FaceTime and they roast him. Yeah, but I mean, the reason I like the latest special because I felt like it was more vulnerable. It wasn't necessarily the funniest. I laughed, but I just like that he's more vulnerable. Like, I like that perspective that he took and that he was able to just keep the entire special hyper focused, and he was able to drop it within enough time that it was still relevant. Now that I'll give you, yeah, that's
he dropped that before Chris Rock even said anything about it.
Right.
So it was like, I feel like he did it with good timing. I feel like it did what he wanted it to do, which was give perspective, but also shoot bill for all parties involved. It shot some bill to all parties involved, but it also gave perspective and gave a real life. He was like, I was looking at Will Smith. I hate this nigga. Just smiling. Right while he holding my business, he just stared at me.
Man,
He's just a nice guy, huh?
I just know. Because I know niggas like this. Kind of like, who act kind of like them Will Smith types. But I ain't never had, like, real serious bad interactions with him. But I could just imagine, like, a nigga like Will Smith in his prime. Oh, man. Like, he could, like, shit on you and, like, do it with a smile. Laughing.
Everything, and patting you on the back.
And pat you on the back. Shit on you.
Take your girl in front of your face.
All that. And you be sitting there like, I want to hate this nigga. But
you're laughing with him.
But he, in the back of his head, knows very well.
Oh, he knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
He knows it.
He know why he laughed right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know why but you just laughing. It's Will Smith. Fresh Prince. Come on. Hitch. Now that we
That's where you take it. You take it to Hitch.
I'm Hitch. I'm here to help you. I'm here to show you how to get them. Let me show you how to get them by taking yours real quick. That's how you do it. Will Smith, Hitch. Wild Wild West. It's the Wild Wild West.
James West, Taming the West. Remember the name.
Don't let it react. You don't want to see my hand where my hip be at.
Optimus, brother Optimus, running the game. James West, Taming the West. Remember the name.
Now who you gonna call?
Not the BG. Now who you gonna call? DWG. If you want to rep with either one of us, break out before you get bum rushed at the Wild Wild West. And we're rolling to the Wild Wild West. And we're bouncing to the Wild Wild West. And we're starting to the Wild Wild West. Cisco, we going straight to the Wild Wild West.
We almost
Big Will. Woo! Ha ha! Big Will.
Oh no! Will Smith.
Wait, what's this other? I can unfortunately rap a fair amount of.
Are you talking about Men in Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you were.
What's the
Men in Black? Here comes the Men in Black.
Gotta see the fenders
was?
Nah. The good guys dressed in black. Remember that. Every case we ever face to face and in contact. The title held by me, M.I.B. Means what you think you saw, you did not see. So don't blink B. What was there now gone? The black suits with the black Ray-Bans on. Walking moving silence. Guard against extraterrestrial violence. And Joe, we ain't on no government list. We straight don't exist. No names and no fingerprints.
Crazy. That's crazy.
If you're ever around, watch your back, because you never quite know where the MIB is at. Ha 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 ha.
Here comes the me black.
Yeah.
Gotta see the phantom.
Woo!
And see, that's the thing. That's where he messed up. He stopped giving them hits with the movie. He killed it. He should have kept keeping. He stopped giving them hits. The movie got a #1 single and a #1 movie. It was a 2-for-1.
He did, you know why? Because, like, come on, man. After Lil Wayne, that shit was never going to work.
Stop working.
Imagine him doing Hitchcock. It's Will Smith, Lil Baby, and Travis Scott.
I bought the Lost and Found Will Smith album.
Wait, is that the one with Switch on it? Because that's when it was on.
Turn it over.
Bump, bump. Turn it over. No. That was not it, Will.
I was 13.
No.
I was like 12 or 13.
Buy the second. Don't download. Go out and buy the record. What?
No, fuck you, because you know all the words, so you loved it too. So
No.
I understand. I know people like you that turn around and flip it and act like they don't love Will Smith.
Can I tell you something?
Love Will Smith.
I'm gonna tell you. Switch. I got out. I quit on Switch, and
Switch was my last. That was my last out. That was my last thing.
I didn't buy the album though. I downloaded that because I
bought it.
I
was like, okay,
that
Will.
was too late. And then I was out with LL on Hey Sprung, and you gotta get a Hey Sprung, cause we be up in the club with me posted in the back, and we be in the club, they always go. Shout out to Timbaland though. That was a Timbaland beat. We gotta get a Hey Sprung.
He grabbed the girl's leg and was just
Yeah.
LL Cool J just be wilding in videos.
Just like I was out on Ludacris with It's the red light district. Woo, 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 woo. Why you all around?
What
Got
song
one
did you
right
stop?
move, I'll take you down. Get back.
Shake your money, make it
No.
somebody.
No, okay, that was a Pharrell beat. So I get. You
I
got it. If you wanna come get it, stand next to this money like, hey, shake,
That was a-
shake your money maker. No,
Shake like you're shaking it for some people.
That's when I was like, okay. But
That was the last. That was like the last.
I gave him that though. I
Ludacris
gave him
one.
that.
But he had a beautiful run.
Beautiful run. And Ludacris never stopped being able to rap. Never stopped being able to rap. He's cold. It was just more of, he went very commercial because the times needed you to go that commercial.
He went very commercial, but I'm going to say this. Shaka Zulu takes very good care of me.
Shaka's the man. Shaka's the man.
Shaka is, I don't call people my OGs. Shaka's an OG type. Like, I love that dude. He's always looked out for me every time I call him. Like, he's there. And it's like, I don't even ask him for much. He deals with so I could never say an unkind word about Big Jeff and Shaka Zulu.
I will say once again too, I always respect Shaka because he's one. I don't know him like that, but I've known him since I was signed, being around. And
he's around
and always around. Before I even knew what the fuck he did.
Yeah, he's like Boo. Like he's literally like Boo.
Yes.
Boo is Akon's brother, who is a manager. He basically just manages all the biggest artists in the world.
Literally.
And that's what Shaka does. Shaka just manages all the biggest artists. But now Shaka's been doing so long, then he was over Spotify.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then so Shaka is just like the guy. Shaka, do I want to bring? No, not even going to bring it up. I don't know, because I was going to bring up something happened. We love you, Shaka. Everything gonna be all right, but I'm not even gonna bring it up.
Yeah,
out of respect.
Well, he a real one though. Like he's like legitimately doesn't have to niggas who don't have to remember you, but he will every time.
But the thing, so I know. So my mom used to work at Def Jam. So
I forgot about that. You told me.
Yeah, my mom used to work at Def Jam in New York. So my mom knew Shaka when he was just on the street team and was a little boy, and like she like loved Shaka. Like they, you know what I'm saying. So when I went to college, Shaka was out in Atlanta, and he was just always really good to me.
That's
I
dope.
told him about my friends. He ended up signing my friends, and it was like,
wait, who?
It's a group named 29 that was with.
Who was the
DTG
homies you had? It was 3 of them, I think, and they were like a group. And I made some beats with them at one point.
3 homies that were a group.
We had made some beats or something at one point.
Nathan, no.
They had like a group name.
I don't even. My bad, y'all. If I don't,
you might not even fuck with them no more.
I mean, there you go. You know, we don't know. We don't know. But yeah. So,
but that's cool.
Good team.
Well,
yeah.
I think that's about
Great.
We've run our course. We almost should just do the clean 2 hours.
How far are we?
157. 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's see. What can we talk about for 3 minutes? We could rap some more Will Smith songs. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm trying to think. Was there anything else? Oh, I didn't get to show you this. Okay. So, you know how there has been a uptick in migrants across the U.S.? No, I'm just saying there's been
There's more.
There's more.
There's more. It's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
So,
not a little.
Shout out to mainstream media for being able to give us just a good feel-good story about this, though, because I think that's one of the biggest issues. A lot of times we're like stuck just dealing with like the root of what's going on, and we don't get any like feel-good versions of what's going on. So let's give you this video.
Experience. They're searching for shelter in the Boston area and then recently found
How'd they get to
host home
Boston?
in Brookline. And now they're looking for jobs. As NBC 10's Aaron Logan reports, they say these last few weeks have been life-changing. And
it's been an emotional few weeks for Wildande Joseph and her husband. First, sleeping on the floor at Logan Airport, then in Children's Hospital with their 2-year-old daughter who got very sick.
Me siento mal.
Es muy difícil este tiempo.
Can you pause it for 1 second?
She felt bad as any mother.
I'm a bad person.
Now, why are you a bad person?
Because I thought they were going to be Mexican.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I mean, that's a lot of people are coming in from the border. People from Kazakhstan.
No, I saw Asian people walking through the border of Mexico.
It's crazy. Like, everyone's coming. Like, Kazakhstan, my friend. Like, niggas are coming from everywhere. Like, it's just the port. It's the door.
And we're not cool with, like, making it just a little bit more hard. Like,
well,
I don't even know. They're always going to find a way. They're going to find a way. But
we don't have
to make it super.
I was listening,
easy, but maybe they do need to.
They were saying basically, when you get across the border, there's people in 2 different types of uniforms, green and brown. If you get caught, they do the same job though. Technically, you get caught by the brown ones, by people in the brown uniforms, they send your ass back. So they run to the people in the green uniforms because if you get captured by the people in the green uniforms, they give you a bus ticket or a plane ticket to where you want to go, and you get a court date in the next 7 to 8 years, or 8 to 10 years, whatever.
7 to 8 years is crazy.
Yeah, so look, by the time you come back to get your court date, you'll already be
settled in.
Here's the crazy part about.
I have kids here.
Here's the crazy part about this, though. So they give you the bad story in the beginning, but watch how they wrap it up.
Are looking much brighter as they've been welcomed into Lisa Hillenbrand's Brookline apartment.
Tu niña es muy alegre ahora.
Sí, muy alegre. Cuando se levanta en la mañana, se dice, "Ay, Lisa."
She says her daughter is very happy. When she wakes up in the morning, she says, "Hi, Lisa," and everyone starts the day smiling.
It's a delight, and it's really fun having them. What I realized is there's so much prejudice against refugees, mostly because people don't know them.
Lisa says she feels like she has her own personal chef, as Wildande loves cooking.
I know she does.
La ocupación.
Sí.
In fact, her goal
you
is
cook?
to open up her
Yeah,
own
come
restaurant.
on.
Quiero tener mi propio restaurante.
The couple has their work permits and they've been taking English classes.
Yo cualquier trabajo va a hacer para guardar mi.
So you and your husband and your child
First question: is a white lady getting paid?
Oh no. The white lady. I see. I didn't.
How much is she getting paid per person to house these people?
I don't know if she's getting paid,
She,
but
she's
I think she's getting something.
She's
yeah,
getting paid. She's getting some type of money. And if she hosts 3 people, she's getting some.
Let's see, because she says she's trying to get other people to host.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, and people like, you know what I'm saying?
Save money for their future. In the meantime,
And it's probably
they're enjoying
steady
their
because
time
they're
with
probably
Lisa,
getting paid by the
their new
government.
friend for life, and their daughter's new grandmother.
They are hardworking. They want to learn. They want to be successful. And I feel great helping, and I get to understand the refugee crisis from the inside.
See the thing about me is like, I'm not.
She's met right here at Brookline Town Hall.
I don't want nobody in my house.
That's where she's going. Brookline Town Hall.
What do you mean?
So it's just a bit odd that she has people, who cook.
I don't want nobody in my damn house.
Well, not even that. Just like you have people who cook for you and clean for you, and they live on your property.
Stipend.
They live on your property, and you don't pay them.
What's that?
Sounds like something I've heard of before.
Oh man,
in the past.
Servitude.
Yeah, like indentured servitude. Is that the name for it? It's a SL
Slavic,
thing.
Slaver.
Yeah.
Slavery.
Yeah. Sovereign slavery.
Slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. I'm just saying. Also, like, let's be real. Do you think that nigga who couldn't take the headphones off?
He refused to take.
We couldn't take the headphones off for NBC News, fucking Boston. You think that guy doesn't wake up in the morning like, fuck, gotta deal with this Lisa bitch again?
Yeah, but then also, if I was there, you know how Larry took in the Katrina victims and Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Right. But see, they didn't work for him. This is what throws the wrench at the. Oh, she said she loves cooking, and I love her cooking too. She's the best.
I mean, if you like cooking, you cook. If it's good, it's good. I would take it.
But like,
I'm gonna take it.
Okay, what happens when she goes, I don't want to cook today? How does that pan? Do you think
go to your room?
Yeah. And I don't think it's your room.
Go to the room. Go to the basement.
Probably. Well, you got a man with you.
You gotta go to the basement.
You gotta go to the basement.
See, that's the thing. It's like,
and then what happens if there's a misunderstanding? Like, what happens if
and that's my thing.
Something's moved, and it's like those fucking Haitians. I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're blaming them immediately. I don't give a fuck if I trust you with all my heart. If you're staying in my house and I lose something, I'm blaming you.
You stole it. There's no way around
it. Here. No, it hasn't gone anywhere. So you did this. So where is it? And then you find it.
A week later, you're like, it was in my car.
It was me. Oh well.
Well, at least I got those Haitians out my house. That's probably
because at the end of it, I just want them gone. Because it's like
it's gonna get there.
I don't like my cousins living with me for too long, and we splitting rent. I don't like looking at motherfuckers. I just want to be in my room. So if I come out and my family gets on my goddamn nerves, I come out and it's just
3 niggas from Haiti
that can't speak English, and you're putting shit in the wrong place. Why aren't you using a coaster? We went over this. Oh my God, this is maple. Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Hey,
it's okay. Hilarious? You don't put that in the dishwasher, it'll break.
See, and then when you don't wash the jeans and dry them. Yes. Yes.
And it'll all just be building up. And it's not nothing. It's a me thing. It's not a them thing. This is me.
No, that's you. Yeah. And now imagine if you were white.
I wonder what goes through their heads. Like, I want to know how they think.
You know already. It's just how you think. It's just you would hope that they don't think like that. You know what it is.
They think exactly what you think.
Like, when you walk up somewhere or drive up somewhere and there's I'll say a few people loitering around. Maybe it's a door that you want to enter something across the street. Or no, maybe you just, walking up to the door and you just look and you go, niggas.
I was in Compton.
They do that. They just keep it.
I was going to my boy in Compton. Oh, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
We was looking at the golf land that he had, Compton Country Club that he's opening. And we went to a coffee shop around the street. I was like, it's Compton. I feel like, people are trying to put nice little coffee
Yeah.
shops around and everything. Went to a nice coffee shop. As I'm driving by, I see a bunch of niggas in blue. And I was just like, oh, boy.
Yeah.
I'm wearing blue, too.
Oh, well, at least you're in the right spot.
Yeah, no, but still, I feel like that's still a where grandma stay at type situation.
Yeah, but I think once you start talking, all you got to say
leave his
is,
ass alone.
I'm from Ohio.
I don't bang.
Pause, nigga, and then they'd walk away. That'd be that.
And we pray. Yeah, because honestly, I got robbed by a couple Mexicans.
I was with you that night. Well, not during the robbery.
Yeah, no, that we were together that night.
We were together that night.
And I just left, and then let me not call my assaultants Mexicans. Maybe they were just Hispanic. They could have been Guatemalan.
Yeah, they could have been Colombian. They could have been Cuban.
You know what I'm saying? All that.
Salvadorian.
All that. They could have been all that.
Could have been fucking burglarish.
In my mind,
criminals.
There were two niggas
They could have
put
been
a
that.
gun to my stomach and a gun to my back.
So they were criminals.
Yeah.
Who happened to speak Spanish.
Yeah, they speak Spanish and were smiling. That's the one
¿Qué
thing that scared me.
pasó?
Yeah. They were smiling, and I was like,
They're like
oh,
Baby
they gonna
Joker
shoot
and
me.
shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you'll shoot me. I was like, all right, here you go, baby. It's all good, baby. Go ahead, take what you gotta take.
Worst Benny Hibachi you ever had, huh?
Actually, the best Benny Hibachi I ever had, because I was crying while eating it.
And on that point, I think that's how we end the show. We out. Peace.
They let me keep my food, and then everything's gone, and then you start just eating, and then you just think about the things that you
get
just
more
lost.
salt from the tears. It adds salt to the mixture.
This is your fault.
No,
it's your. Then you want to add your tears to the fucking. Add your tears to your Benny. You're the one that invited me out, you dickhead.
Well, I did invite you out. Hey, guess why?
Marinate your food with your
I
tears,
invited you
head
out
ass.
to? Guess where I invited you out to? To go to some fucking.
It was a cool. It was a cool industry.
Yeah, but it was cool, but it was for some douchebag dickhead manager I don't even have anymore. At some company that I haven't talked to in years. Juice squeeze, no. And that's what I learned.
My juice got squeezed. Wait. I never said that.